Hi, I'm Keely, also known as Kelly.
And I'm Fili, also known as Alex.
Welcome to our corner of the Shire,
Where we will show you how to bring Middle-earth
into your daily life to keep you
a happy hobbit.
Hey guys, thanks so much for coming. I know it was a little bit last minute. I really wanted to be able to talk to you guys, you know?
Oh,
Face to face. No more texting business.
Oh, you're welcome. I mean, you said you had an issue, so we're happy to help.
Yeah.
In fact, Daggorlad and Fili were just over and they could-
No, please. This isn't something for youths, if you know what I mean.
Youths.
I can't believe that they're hanging out with Legolas without us. Like, why?
Probably because we're not cool enough.
Well, why aren't we cool enough?
Probably because I keep embarrassing myself in front of Aragorn. Complete failure.
I wouldn't go that far. I mean, maybe a little bit, but...
See, you even think
look,
so
look,
too.
no, what I mean is, I can understand you being a little bit overzealous sometimes, but that doesn't mean that
I have passion.
You do, and that's wonderful. That's what I like about you.
A lot of passion for
If
Aragorn.
only it was for...
Youths.
It's more of an older person problem.
Does he mean older people?
I feel like we're pretty old, aren't we?
I'm not actually clear on that. But compared to him, we're nothing. I mean,
Yeah.
compared to him, we're like...
That makes sense more.
I guess. Well, Legolas, compared to you, we're all like babies. I mean, aren't you like 1,300 years old?
Well, I don't like to use numbers. That is unnecessary in life. However, I will say that your age group will be more understanding of what I'm currently going through.
And what is that exactly?
It's just that I'm almost 2,000 years old, and I still live with my father. I live on his property, and in a metal box, a trailer of all things. Do you know what other elves are gonna think of that? Do you know what that looks like to Arwen and Elrond? And do you know how embarrassing that is? Trying to have girls over? It's not cool.
Like, it's not exactly new. I mean, you've been living like this for 1,000 years, and the place shows it. No offense. Dude, I'd be more embarrassed by the fact that you live with spiders and cobwebs and moss growing on the sides of this thing than the fact that you live in your dad's kingdom.
Look, it's Mirkwood. You're gonna have to expect some spiders, okay?
Well, you don't have to live with them.
I'm an elf. They are my friends.
I thought you killed spiders.
I do, actually. Anyway, I don't know what to do about it. Please help.
I mean, I could understand where you're coming from. You're getting older. You still want to live in the woods, but you need some independence. And I know you could probably park on our property. I mean, right?
I mean, that's fine with me. I don't live with you guys.
It's fine with the guy who doesn't even live there, so why not?
Go for it.
Yeah.
That would be absolutely amazing.
Awesome. High five.
Yeah.
Come on. Let's go for a walk. I'll show you a couple of different spots. We can, test the aura, see if any place speaks to you. Let's go
Okay.
check it out.
I'm coming. I'm a little slow these days. It takes me a minute to get around.
Yeah, you are ancient, so.
Oh!
I might have an idea of what might be able to impress them. You have that Warg puppy. Why
Yeah.
can't we just train her?
Do you think they'd really like it?
I think they might. I mean, we both went to Radagast's animal school and, pulled his sled for a month. I mean,
That's
we
true.
know enough that we'll probably be able to do it.
We could do this.
I think we could.
I think so.
I think Legolas think that's pretty cool. After you.
Please. Ladies first.
Okay.
to this episode of Happy Hobbit. Today, Daggorlad, Shadow, and I are going to be teaching you a few tips on how to train your warg. Warg puppy, adult warg.
Any type of warg, really.
You know, a little bit more dog warg, maybe, perhaps.
Warg hybrid.
So,
Half warg, half horse.
do those exist? Today we're going to teach you some basic puppy and training tips for your little warg. Aren't we?
That's right.
That'll really impress Legolas.
Be so impressed.
You have an elf you want to impress? It'll do it.
Surefire.
When you're first picking out your warg puppy, you're going to want to get them at least 8 weeks of age, because if you get them earlier than that, they can later develop more issues with biting, and you know, you want them to bite orcs and stuff, but it'll take them longer to learn to not bite people as much. And we got Shadow very young, so she does have a little bit more biting dwarf and elf issues than probably some other puppies. But that's something you can work on, and if they do bite, make a yelping-like sound as if another puppy would. And if they still don't leave you alone, give them a toy to chew on instead. If they still don't leave you alone, just leave the room and ignore them so that they know that that's not okay.
And you're going to have to potty train them, which takes a while, but if you just take them out frequently before they go, it's best. And if you take them out to the same spot every time, it helps them learn, know where to go, and praise them when they poop.
When they're a very young puppy, you're going to want to start to crate train them so that they know they have a very safe and nice spot to go, kind of like a den. So get them a crate, and then what you're going to do is just put them in there for when they're going to bed, and make sure there's always positive associations for when they're going in. Don't do it to punish them. Just when they're tired, put them in there, and eventually they'll learn that it's a nice spot to go take a nap, and it's a safe place for them if you need to leave them, or even for them to be at night. But always keep it somewhere nearby to you, preferably in your bedroom at night, so that they feel like they're part of their pack, their elf, human, dwarf pack. So from when they're a very young puppy, you're going to want to start putting on like a collar or a harness so that they get used to it, even just let them wear it around the house. I highly recommend a harness, not a choke collar, not a pinch collar, not even a regular collar, because especially when they're young, they're going to be pulling and yanking a lot, and that's not going to hurt them to be wearing a harness. And it's just an overall good thing for them to wear when they're older, because it's, again, if they yank, it's not going to hurt them. So you can get just a small dog one, like a terrier one, for them to wear when they're really young. As you can see, Shadow had quite a few during her growth, and yeah, you're gonna have to keep buying them, but it's best for them to get used to it, and it'll be better for them in, you know, the long run for going on walks, and they'll associate it eventually with going on fun adventures.
And when you're buying food for them, make sure to get the puppy warg type of food, because they need special nutrients not always found in adult warg foods.
One of the first things that Radagast taught us as future warg owners, because, you know, they can be a bit of a handful, it's a little tip that is going to help you in a lot of areas of training with your warg. And what you're going to do is teach them to look at you and use a marker and a release word. So the marker word you use for when they're doing something like sit. You would say something like good, good, and say it over and over again so that they know that they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. And then you teach them a release word. What we use is okay, so then they understand, okay, I'm done doing whatever you're asking me to do. So, we'll do a quick little version of that for you. Shadow, So Shadow also has attended the Radagast school, so she knows a bit of this as well. So what you're first going to want to do with your puppy, and it can be any age, even an adult warg. So what you're going to want to do is show them a nice little treat like this, and bring it all the way up to your eyes. Shadow, watch me. Good. Good. Okay. And the first time that you're teaching them that, you're going to want to not ask for that much time, because warg puppies do not have that much patience, and it's just an easier way for them to learn it, especially if you do it a lot in a row. So then you would, I mean, obviously she knows it, but you would just do the same thing that I did, just a lot of times in a row, so that they understand. So like, show them the treat, bring it up to your eyes so you see, watch me. Watch me. Good. 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 Okay. And your warg puppy should learn it fairly quickly. And the watch me is really nice, or you can even call it whatever you want. Look at me, watch, look, up here. Just something you just have to be consistent, because that's really, really important when you're training your warg puppy. But yeah, the watch me will really come in handy if you need them to pay attention to you. You know, if you're out, you know, on Pelennor Fields, if you're out roaming, you know, a Tookland, you don't really know where you're gonna end up. Do you, Daggorlad?
Never know.
Outside Aragorn's window at night?
Could happen. So once you get watch me down, you can move on to tricks that are a little more complicated, like sit. So you want to start with the hand motion for it first, and then once they have that down, you can add in the word sit and name it. Come here, puppy. Come here. Sit. So you just put the treat in front of their nose, and you put your arm or your hand up like this.
Because it kind of will naturally guide their butt to the ground.
Put their butt down.
See, like this. Shadow, come. Here, come here.
Come here. Sit. Okay, good girl.
Good job, Shadow! And make sure you do it a bunch of times in a row, because that's how warg/dogs learn best, is lots of repetition. And sticks are also a nice reward. Practice chewing on bones of their enemies. Urkai, orcs, you name it.
Those are their friends, usually.
Yeah, well, not now, because we're training this warg to be our friend.
They're probably
not
like,
Legolas's.
Hobbit bones the most.
That was really low.
Hey, I think Aragorn's in here.
Not again. So something else that will come in really handy when you're training your warg, if you're out, you know, on the battlefield, if you're out stalking Legolas or Aragorn, and you need your warg to stay in one spot, stay is usually a good way to go. So a way
Like
for them...
right now.
Yes.
She needs to stay.
So you're going to build on the watch me and the sit for them to learn stay. And again, you're going to start with a hand signal, like something like this, so that they understand that. Because, you know, as Daggorlad said, you know, if they're speaking Elvish or something, they'll be able to still understand that. And she has a lot to say on this matter as well, as you can tell. So we'll do something a little bit like this, and you're going to want to start in very small increments for stay so that they learn it. And always end on a positive note when you're practicing tricks and training, so that they have positive association with it. So something like this. Shadow. Sit. Let's do a sit. Then what you would do, before they know the word stay, turn around. Okay! So that's just even quicker than that if you have never worked with them with that. Just so that they don't mess it up and they can learn it faster if they don't have to try to do it for 10 seconds, because then they're not going to get it right. And if they're jumping, turn your back. So then, once they do learn it, you can add more duration and you can add the word stay. Shadow. Ready? Shadow. Sit. Shadow. Ready? Shadow. Sit. Good. Stay. And I goofed up. Use your marker words like good the whole time. It's just that she's learned these pretty good, so we don't always use them as much, but we should. Stay. Stay. Good. 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 Something like that. So once they've learned sit and stay, a good one to learn next is come, because that will come in very helpful when, you're doing anything in Middle Earth. So what you're going to want to do is first make them sit and stay, and a way to move on to come from stay is to just add a lot of duration to stay. Make them stay, and you can walk. Don't walk backwards, because in the real world and Middle Earth, you're not going to be walking backwards. So what you're going to want to do is do a stay and turn around, walk 10 or whatever feet, come back, and then use your release word and release them. Once you've done that, it'll be a similar thing with come. So you'll do a little bit of something like this, which she's already sitting, so that's good. Shut up. Well, I guess I don't do anything. But if she wasn't staying, then you would use stay, and then you would have someone else do this.
Shadow, come here! Come on! Come!
Yay!
Okay.
And a way to get them to come is to just call their name, be very excited, and say the word come, and they will eventually learn it, but it is probably one of the most difficult ones for your warg to learn, but...
So another command that's good to teach your warg is leave it. So wargs often like to stick their noses in places that they shouldn't be, they go after...
Roshkable rabbit nests.
Yep, they like the rabbits. Sometimes they even chase after the eagles, even though, the eagles are so big.
One of the first ways that you can get them to learn leave it, and leave it, unlike some of the ones where you use a hand signal first, you can name it right away. And so one of the ways they can learn it is to use food. And what you're going to do is put one treat over here, and as soon as they go for it, you're going to cover it with your hand and say leave it, and then roll another treat aside so that once they go after it, you praise them, and then eventually, if you do that enough, they'll associate leave it with leaving that alone. So, something like this. Shadow! Come. We'll see if it's very difficult for, the warg puppies to learn, but it's still worth a try. Shadow? Leave it. Good girl! Usually your puppy will probably be a lot more animated about that. Your warg puppy will be. So you're going to want to do a quick hand press over the treat. Roll the other one as soon as they go, and as soon as you cover that, say leave it, roll the other one, and as soon as they go for the other treat, tell them, good! Shadow. Leave it. You're being just so calm that you don't even want to do any of it. Shadow, come here. And eat grass instead.
So hope these training tips have helped you guys. Sure has helped me, and we'll see if it helps us look cool to Legolas.
Sure it will. Feeling cooler already, get it?
I get it.
Pretty cold.
It's windy out here, that's why.
Oh. What about you, Shadow? What do you think? Do you think that you're going to be pretty cool? I think we should go find out.
I think she wants to meet him.
Let's go. Come on. Let's go see.
All right.
Which way? Which way is
after
Mirkwood?
you.
Mirkwood's this way.
That way.
Okay. Let's go.
So, you could set up over there.
Or maybe over there. Really just anywhere. Again, I don't live here, so I don't care.
Yeah, he doesn't care. I kind of don't know if I'd, want your trailer opposite of my bedroom window.
Well, no, that would be fine.
I don't know. I think that might be kind of weird, because, what if I'm changing or something, and then I'm always like, oh, I have to close the curtain. And then what if he's changing and...
I don't change.
Oh, you're always in that?
Of course.
Oh, alright. I guess that's where that smell is.
Say, is that Daggorlad, Fili and Shadow?
What are they doing?
They're gonna be so impressed.
That's
We're
right.
gonna show them every single thing we taught her. She's gonna do it perfect.
It's gonna be the best
I
warg
smell
they've
it.
ever
Oh,
seen.
Wait,
in their lives. What?
what?
An adorable warg. Wow, I never knew they could be so cute. I should get my daddy one of those. You know what? What's important here is not that she's mastered all these tricks. I mean, yes, that's great, but that she made mistakes and didn't do them, that's all right. I mean, she has a whole life to learn this, and she needs to still be a puppy, and she's going to still be a puppy, and life isn't perfect, and it's made me realize that I don't have to be perfect either. No, I can live on my dad's property, and I can be okay with that. Nothing is perfect. You have your life to be as best as you can.
Yeah, I can get behind that.
Yep.
Ow! Ah! Yeah.
Well, if you lift up your hand, we could do a high five, but you're just standing there like a stiff.
Oh!
Shadow wants to too. Shadow wants to too.
Hello, dog. Hello.
Let's say hi to Shadow Legolas.
Let's go.
Oh, she doesn't like
She doesn't like Legolas. Give him kisses. Yeah.
Hello, Shadow.
That's weird.
I think it's weird because it looks like a person.
Oh.
But it's 3D. Or not 3D. Or
Watch,
what?
Shadow, watch this. Watch. Boom. Now he's not a person anymore.
That's so weird.
Weird. It's so weird, you clever girl.
But Shadow, what are you doing? You're supposed to be doing all your tricks.
Oh no.
This is she never does this.
This is so embarrassing.
She never does that.
This is worse than the time when I farted in front of Aragorn.
Told you never to mention that again in front of me. It's disgusting.
Sorry. Just couldn't help myself.
Told you shouldn't have had that burrito.
What are they doing?
Right here, guys. Right here. Been here the whole time, actually.
Not funny.
All right, let's and praise them.
And praise them when they poop.
That was so awkward.
Ready.
I might be getting abused.
Shadow. Well, okay, if she's in it, just ignore her and say your lines, and then look
Be
at
attacking all the
some separate shots.
Kimberly lives with us now.
Apparently. Okay, so then I'll just say.
It's fine. I don't live here.
You're like, fine with me. It's not like I live with you guys.
Yeah. Or do I?
Please help.
We're not cool enough.
What makes them any more cool than us?
I don't know, they have sweet skills.
Like
I don't know.
what? He's a dwarf. Sorry. I don't really know where else to say that. I keep turning into Ginger Radcliffe. I've turned into Harry. Duh.
That was really fun.
Never mind that Kimberly's a month younger than Fili.
In an RL. Yeah. Like those talks like Will Turner and Daniel Radcliffe, and I don't know.
What am I now? I know I said I don't want to know my number, my
I
age.
thought it was like, I don't know, like 1,300, 400, give or take.
Something like that. Other
over
people
100.
probably know.
Yeah, over 100 of them. Yeah.
However,
Let's go for a walk. I'll show you a couple of different spots. We can, test the aura, see if any place speaks to you.
Okay. Okay. Can't move. I'm stuck. Yeah. Wait, Shadow baby.
Baby, come here. What are you doing?
Embarrassing. So
Stop
embarrassing.
it.
Such a little diva.
Let's return her.
Shadow, come here.
So the next thing you're going to want to do is teach your dog to leave it. So if they're going after... Oh, I said dog, not warg. So
You're gonna die.
Cannon.
So not canon. There's a dog at the Prancing Pony.
Alright, okay.
That's what she did.
All the way?
Yeah. At least for the dogs that were having more trouble.
Like that warg.
There's a Khazad dwarf.
Is that Radagast?
I hope not.
Ooh, Radagast's gotten cooler. Puppy trick?
Just say today. We both have a bad habit of starting every clip by saying so.
Okay. Nice words to say. I feel like I explained that really bad.
I don't even know why. Why aren't we cool enough to be with them?
Because we're not cool.
I can't believe they're hanging out with Legolas without us.
No.
Is it my turn?
She's upset
Almost.
too. She wants to hang out with Legolas.
Okay.
Come here, baby. You're going. Okay. But.
Careful.
Good girl.
Don't
Good
crowd him too
girl.
much.
Good girl.
Good boy, Conrad.
Okay, let's try it again. Shut up.
You're a silly goose.
What's in there? What's in there? No, what's in there? Weird little fluffy things from the tree.
There's a note leaf.
Those are way better than, chicken treats.
Mm-hmm. She likes to eat ants.
That means she's trying to turn vegetarian, like Legolas?
It's like,
What?
What? No! Wait!
disaster on the set.
That's okay.
Woohoo! Get that, pull that. Come here! Ready? Or they find oak leaves and decide that's a much better snack. If your warg puppy ever has something in its mouth that you think it shouldn't, use your thumb, just do a quick swipe in the back of their mouth. So all you hobbits, elves, and dwarves wondering, what type of breed of warg is Shadow? Well, she is part Rhodesian wargback, Rhodesian ridgeback, warg boxer, and a wargden retriever, golden retriever. Yeah, but she's just a warg, And she's 5 months old. Shadow! Hi! Hi, Shadow! Which is still very young. Wargs don't stop being a puppy until they're like 2. They break some habits, but, Get that! Whoa, what's she doing? And no, puppies are not perfect. Shadow, what a good girl you are. Are you so pretty? Yeah. Yeah. Are you so pretty? Who's that beautiful little girl? Yeah. Shadow. Watch me. Good. Shadow. Watch me. Good. What do you hear? Yeah.
What is that exactly?
He's going gray.
No! No, my dad has a lot of cures for that, don't worry. He really loves to clear out the Maybelline aisles at Long's.
Maybelline's makeup. not hair dye. That's right. If your dad wants to use makeup, that's fine.
Oh, okay, that makes a little bit more sense of what I saw.
Okay.
I was wondering how
I'm not gonna ask, but...
I would put it in my hair.
Alright.
Anyways, that's not the point.
Gimli's the designated Legolas carrier. It's his profession. He's getting a degree in it. So I've heard.
He's light as a feather, really.
That's the truth.
I mean, you've logged a lot of hours carrying him. I mean,
He's in the Union.
oh, he's in the Legolas Sandy Union.
Yeah.
This is all I can do.
Yep. It's union work. It's a good gig. Yeah. How many sets have you been on now? 15?
At least.
Wow. I didn't know Legolas was in that many movies.
Oh, he's not. No, just, I mean, some people like to have him on set, like for the crew. And usually he's hanging out at craft services, right? So,
Wow.
he's just sort of a on-set mascot.
You never know.
Outside Aragorn's window at night
Could happen.
when he's, well, I won't say it. Nighttime.
Anytime, really.
Yay.
Thanks, Daggorlad. Do you think I can go to the Warg Olympics?
I think so. You'll really win it.
Was that okay? Uh-huh.